Good morning, class. I hope you all are doing well in home and also enjoying the new style of learning. So, children, as you all know that in the first video, I ended the video by saying that narrator has decided to hand over that letter to Mrs. Macpherson. Mrs. Macpherson, the wife of Jim Macpherson. So, after deciding what has happened, we will get to know about it in the last segment of the explanation. Yes, children, now I don't want to reveal it. So, now in this second video, let's start the explanation by reading the paras. As you all seeing on your screen top, first part. Let's start from the first part. So, children, listen it carefully. I spotted it in a junk shop in Bridport, a roll-top desk. The man said it was early 19th century and oak. I had wanted one, but they were far too expensive. This one was in a bad condition. The roll-top in several pieces. One leg clumsily mended, scorch marks all down one side. It was going for very little money. I thought I could restore it. It would be a risk, a challenge, but I had to have it. I paid the man, brought it back to my workroom at the back of the garage. I began work on it on Christmas Eve. Yes, the first para started by the Michael Mopogo. I refers to narrator. Once he has seen a roll top desk. Where he has seen it? He has seen it in a junk shop. It is in Bridport, Dorset. Dorset, it is a name of a city where it is in England, children. Bridport, it is the name of a place. Junk shop. He spotted a roll top desk in a junk shop. Junk shop which sells, the meaning of the word junk shop, which sells the used things, means second hand things. We can understand like this. Second hand things. So, there in that shop, narrator has seen a roll top desk which is made by oak. Yes, children, and it was the early 19th century. And narrator was wanting same. He was wanting a same. He was needed same kind of a desk. But because of the cost, he has still not purchased it. When he has seen it in that junk shop, then he thought, now I can afford it. Yeah, why? Because second hand used things will be not too much expensive. We can purchase it in a cheap amount. So when he has seen it, he thought, yeah, I can take it now. But the condition of a roll top desk was very bad, completely uncoordinate, and many of the burnt marks was there, and also it was going for a very little money, children, very cheap. He thought, I can take it now. I can restore it. I can purchase it. And also himself he said, it would be a risk for me. Yes. See, after purchasing it, he can't use it like this only. He have to repair it. He have to do something. He have to work upon it. So, himself he said, yeah, it is going for very little money, but I have to work upon it. It is a risk. It will be a risk. It will be a challenge for me. But I had to have it. I need it, so I have to purchase it. There is no other way. Why? Because he can't purchase expensive things. Next, what he did? He went. He asked the amount, and he paid the man. He paid that owner of that shop, and he bought it to his workroom, back of his garage. Next, he started to work on it. When he started to work on it? On Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve will be on 24th December. Christmas will be on 25th December. Yes, children, understand? And one more thing, children, I want to clear here itself. How many words meaning it is possible for me, I will clear while explaining itself. But if any words missed by me, in a sense, I lastly, after ending of the explanation complete lesson, I will send a word list. You don't worry about the meaning of the words. Lastly, I will send complete words, all difficult words with their meanings. Yes. Now let's move for the second para. I hope you understand the first paragraph. Next, I removed the roll top completely and pulled out the drawers. The window had lifted almost everywhere. So, what he decided, when he started to work upon it, what he did first, he completely removed it. Removed and pulled out the drawers. He started to open it, all drawers of the cover of the desk. And the weaner, the word weaner, children, it is a plastic which is used to decor the wood, furniture kind of things. So, but it was completely removed, completely destroyed everywhere. And it looked like water damage to me. When he was seeing those that situation of the desk, he said, he commented that it was looking like me a water damage. Both fire and water had clearly taken their toll on this desk. It was completely damaged, children. The desk was completely damaged. Many lots of burnt marks were present, and everything was destroyed. The last drawer was stuck fast. I tried all I could to ease it out gently. Yes, in the end, I used brute force. I struck it sharply with the side my fist, and the drawer flew open to reveal a shallow space underneath. Children, what a beautiful words he has used here. See here. As I said you, he started to work upon it and he started to pulled out the all drawers, as you all seeing on your screen. Michael Mupogo was taking out the drawers, opening whatever what is there inside. He want to clean, he want to just repair everything. So when he started to open one drawer, last drawer was stuck. He was trying very hardly, but it was not possible from him. Lastly, what he has done, he used his large amount of strength, and then he opened it. When he opened it, it pulled out. And next, the drawer, beautiful line, beautiful words the narrator has used here. The drawer was ready. It was ready to reveal a shallow space of underneath. In a sense, the drawer was ready to show whatever it was having inside it. Yes. Now, I reached a secret drawer. Yeah, the narrator said here to that last drawer of the desk, a secret drawer. There was a something there. I reached in and took out a small black tin box. Cello-taped to the top of it was a piece of a lined note paper, and written on it in shaky handwriting, Jim's last letter, received January 25th, 1915, to be buried with me when the times comes. Yes, children, when he said the drawer was ready to reveal all secret whatever it was having, when he opened it, he has seen there was something. He was shocked. When he opened it, he saw a tin box. Usually, children, tin box is used in the foreign countries. They will use that tin box to keep the cigarettes or tobacco, those things. Here, like that only, a small tin box you can consider as a small box only. Small box also. There, when he saw it, that tin box was cello-taped, and something was written in very beautiful handwriting, shaky handwriting, in a sense, very beautiful handwriting. And what was it? In double inverted comma, they underlined, children. You can also underline it here, from here to here. Yes, you can also underline it. It is very important. Jim's last letter, received January 25th, 1915, to be buried with me when the time comes. So now you understand, this is the letter of Jim as they written. It is a Jim's last letter, and the date was mentioned there 25th 1915. When it is 25th 1915. And also something there he has written that the letter should be buried with him when he died. Yeah, when he read it, he was little bit shocked. Next, I knew as I did it that it was wrong of me to open the box, but curiosity got the better of my scruples. Better of my scruples. It usually does. When narrator has seen that letter and read the upper notes, he could not control himself. You too know that it is not a good manner to read others' letter, personal letter. We can't read it. But the level of the curiosity was too much. So what he did, he opened it. He unfolded it. Next, inside the box there was an envelope. The address read Mrs. Jim Macpherson, 12th Copper Beaches, Bridport, Dorset. I took out the letter and unfolded it. It was written in pencil and dated at the top December 26th 1914. Last date. Underline, children, this is very important. As I said you in the beginning of the video itself, it relates, the complete story relates to the First World War, after effects of the First World War. Here the date, are you observing it? Yeah, 1914. Your observation is very important, children. So listen it very carefully. 1914 is the date, is the year First World War was happened. Yes, when the curiosity was too much, what he decided to open it. Inside the box there was an envelope which is used to keep the letters and cover. It is kind of a cover which is used to keep the letters. Next, the address was mentioned. As you all also know that on envelope we are writing the from address and to address. So there was an address. What it was? Mrs. Jim Macpherson. Mrs. Jim Macpherson means Connie Macpherson. Connie Macpherson, it is the name of a Jim Macpherson wife. And the address was 12th Copper Beaches, Bridport, Dorset. As I said you, Dorset, it is the name of a city. It is in England. Next, he unfolded it. He took it out. He unfolded it, and there the date was mentioned with the pencil. So children, this is the complete explanation of the first part. I hope you all understand it. If you have any doubt, you can send me a message. I'll clear your doubt. And next, on your top of screen, you are seeing 2 questions, children. In the first comprehension check, try to solve the answers. If you can't, then I'll send the answers in the last segment of the video. Thank you so much for watching my video. Goodbye, children.